Star Radio Sunday Jazz Brunch, Walt Adams with you. Time for our feature, Share the Journey with Living Resources in support of people with disabilities. Meredith Gilchrist, Director of Quality Assurances at Living Resources. Good morning, Meredith.
Good morning, Walt. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to talk with you and share the journey of how you help and support people with disabilities. And in Quality Assurances, I know there's a lot that covers.
Yeah, we're very busy in what we do. We are just another part of the organization that is working towards our mission of making sure that people with disabilities and other life challenges are treated with dignity and respect. One of the ways that we work with other parts of the organization to do that is making sure that we take a person-centered approach when we are looking at supportive services for people in all of our programs. Again, that's a hallmark of that is that treating people with dignity, making sure that when it's time to sit down at a program planning meeting, that person is the most important person in the room. They have the opportunity to know that their voice, their point of view, their experiences, and the life that they want to lead, we're there to find supports for that, to connect people with, what we have available here at Living Resources. And sometimes that means adjusting what we have available so that we can match people up for that best possible life. And knowing that is driven by that person themselves. The best possible life is driven by people and what they want. And we help to make that happen.
New technology can help people in various ways, right?
We are exploring all sorts of different types of technology. That can be some lower tech things and higher tech things as well. We have actually a new initiative that we're working on here to explore different types of technology-first approaches, be that to help with mobility, with dining, or other types of activity of daily living, but also how can we use technology to foster more independence for people so that they're able to live with less physical staff supports, which again is another way of just promoting dignity for people, that they can do as much as possible for themselves. And, between Alexa and Google and all of the various devices that are out there, we know that these things exist. And so we're, again, trying to connect people with the right tools that are available.
Obviously, you're working with a skilled team of people, and at Living Resources is a certain amount of camaraderie amongst the team.
That is certainly true, and you've heard that talking with, so many of my wonderful colleagues in the previous weeks, and the quality assurance team is certainly no exception. We come from all varied backgrounds of providing services directly, and now we are in a role to, help to bring that expertise back to those programs where we originated from, and provide, different ways of looking at problem solving, and help people to better understand problem solving. Again, by using that person-centered approach, oftentimes when people have problems, they have solutions that they can offer as well. We bring those solutions that people offer back to their teams in a neutral way so that people are able to get their thoughts and feelings across, and again, just work on that best possible outcome, best possible life for people all of the time.
This is work that's certainly something to be proud of, and this movement, helping people with disabilities, is part of the civil rights movement in a way.
It is. You're absolutely right. For a long time, people with disabilities, their input didn't matter. They weren't seen as citizens in the same way that, you or I were. That is absolutely something that we're constantly thinking about, we want a world where people with disabilities, have that full citizenship status, because that's what everyone deserves: dignity and respect, and that's what Living Resources does.
Well, Meredith, it's people like you and your team that really elevate our community to a higher quality of life here. So thank you for all that you do, and thanks for sharing your journey.
Take care. Thanks.
Meredith Gilchrist, Director of Quality Assurances at Living Resources. For more information, go to livingresources.org. I'm Walt Adams. More music up next on the Sunday Jazz Brunch on Saratoga's Star Radio.